Hey book baddies, I hope you're having a great day, week, weekend, whenever you're getting around to watching this. If you have seen one of my videos before, welcome back. If you're new, welcome. My name is Hides or Heidi. This is my channel all around book related content. And today we are going to be picking the March TBR, and I'm literally filming this the day that you will be potentially seeing this because I'm behind on things and it is March 1st. We're doing great. We're doing great. Hashtag killing it. We're killing a lot of things this year, and some of those being my goals. You know how at the beginning of the year I was like, oh, I'm gonna have a book buying ban for like the first quarter of the year. It's not going well. I just want to let you know. It's not going well. It's not going well. Some of my other goals I'm doing well, but that one in particular, we are doing really fucking bad on. It's fine. It's fine. We're rolling with it. It's fine. Anyways, so as per usual, get your drink of choice. I have a lovely tea today because I've been really on a tea kick recently. My partner bought me an absolutely beautiful electric kettle for my birthday, so I have been making so much tea, and I pulled out my French press, so we're just living our best lives. We're living our best lives. But I hope you're doing well. I hope all is well. I mean, it might not be. The world kind of feels like it's burning right now, but it's okay. It's okay. Just read a book. It's fine. Read a book. Have some tea. Okay, so as per usual, we will go ahead and start with some of the books that I have set aside for various reasons, usually just book clubs. And the first one that I have is If We Were Villains, and that is for the book club that I'm in that like is all of my friends. And for the month of March, we wanted to do like, I think it was a thriller. I don't even know if this, I'm pretty sure this is a thriller. I think it was a thriller. So we wound up picking If We Were Villains, and this is a book about, I don't remember the guy's name, but he committed a crime and he was in prison for like 7 years, I guess. And then at some point he got out of prison and he wants to like solve the crime, but then he's also in acting school, and there's like 7 students that are in this like acting school, and one of them winds up dying. So I don't know if like the student that died out of the 7 was why he went to jail. The synopsis seemed a little confusing to me, but I've heard this is fantastic. I believe this is considered a dark academia book. So I'm curious to see if it lives up to the hype, because I've seen this many times, and I know a ton of people really enjoy it. So hoping that we enjoy that one. So that's the first book I have set aside for book club. I have a romance book club that I'm in, and we're going to be reading Deep End by Ali Hazelwood. I'm very excited to read this. I'm a huge fan of Ali Hazelwood. I really like her writing style just in general. It just works for me. I think it's just kind of not too serious, but it like makes like her writing style just makes me kick my feet, and I like it. It's a good time. It's a good time. And this book is, I think this is considered a sports romance, and this is her first like sports romance book. So I'm curious to see if I like this like I've liked the other books that she has written. And I know that this is following 2 like competitive like swimmer / diver, and they basically get into some kind of a relationship, and it spirals from there, as it always does in romance. As it always does. So Deep End by Ali Hazelwood is going to be the romance book club pick. So I'll be reading that this month. And I just recently joined a sci-fi fantasy book club. We had our first meeting last month. And so our second book is going to be Annihilation. And this is by Jeff Vandermeer. This is the first of a trilogy, I believe. I've never heard of Jeff Vandermeer, to my knowledge. At least I don't think I have. So I think it'll be cool to read an author that I've never read before. And in this book, there is a portion of like the country, I'm assuming maybe the United States, that is like cut off from civilization, and it's called Area X. And this group of 4 women, they're like biologists, anthropologist, two other professions. They want to go in and basically get some documentation and see like what's in Area X. I think that they are trying to basically do an excavation. I think that's the right word. And try to get like the understanding of like the environment and, you know, basically what all is going on in Area X, since no humans have had contact with the wildlife in the wilderness there. But I guess it sounds like there's some sort of contaminant that can, I don't know if it's kill people, but it's some sort of a contaminant, and they have to avoid getting contaminated by Area X. So I think it'll be interesting. The book's kind of short, which I appreciate, because I feel like sometimes fantasy books can be a lot. And I really like the artwork. I think it's kind of real funky and weird. So I'm really curious about it. The guy that runs this book club, he's read this before, and he says it's good. Obviously, if he's having a group of us read it, I would hope that he would think it'd be good. So we'll see how this goes. I am excited for this. So that is going to be the Sci-Fi Fantasy Book Club book. Let me get a little sip of tea. So, if you have not been to seeing one of my, if you have not seen one of my TBR videos in the past, I use a coffee pot TBR jar. It is what it is. And so I'm going to pull some prompts. We got our TBR cart here, and we're going to see what we're going to read this month. I hope everybody had a great February. Hope everybody's doing well. I had a good reading month. Got through a good chunk of the TBR. Not through everything, but February was a short month, and I really be doing too much by pulling the amount of books that I pull. It's fine. So our first prompt is going to be a book with a 1-word title. Oh gosh. I don't feel like there's a lot of those these days. We might be skipping this prompt. I have a couple things over here. Okay, this might be a stretch, but technically there's only 1 word in Fahrenheit 451, Fahrenheit 451, because I mean that's a number. So we're gonna do this. I mean, it's a stretch, but we're rolling with it because that's what we do around here. So for our first book, we're going to go for a lovely band book. We love that. And again, this is a book with a 1-word title. Kind of. So moving on to our next book. I'll be doing my reading wrap up for February in probably 2 weeks from now. And girl be out here DNFing some books this past month. I think I maybe have 3 that I wound up DNFing this past month. I regret nothing. Our second prompt is an LGBTQ book. I know I have some. I want to say that this one has LGBTQ characters in it. Let's see if we have anything back here. I don't know if some of those books have LGBTQ characters in it. So we'll go ahead and go with All of Us with Wings. I've had this book on my TBR for quite some time now. I think I started reading it at some point, and for some reason I put it to the side. I don't remember if like another book release came out or what. So I have needed to get to this book for some time. So we'll go ahead and do this. And I do believe that there's LGBTQ characters in this book. I hope I'm not lying, but I might be because I just don't remember. So let's hope that I'm correct. Okay. Prompt number 3. I do have to get some more prompts in there. A book with gods or goddesses. I have a selection, I believe. This, I believe, has Loki in it, who is a Norse god. This one's literally called Goddess of the River, so I'm assuming that there's a goddess in there. One would assume. This one's called Medusa's Sisters, and I'm assuming that there's probably gods or goddesses at least mentioned in this. I don't know. Oh. Does this one have... I'm trying to see if this one might have gods or goddesses. Oh. Huh, all right. Okay. I don't see anything that specifically states that. Okay, we'll pick from one of these. So we have this, which I know has Loki in it and has Norse mythology. I'm assuming that this might mention Greek gods just because it's around Medusa's sister. Medusa was one of the monsters of Greek mythology, which she shouldn't have been. But we're not going to get in that today. The Goddess of the River. I don't know a lot about this. This is one of the Illumicrate books. Let's go ahead and do this one. I don't know why. She's pretty. I don't know what it's about. I think it could be fun. So, a book with a god or a goddess. Put these bad boys back. Okay, let's check in real quick because I feel like I've been overdoing it on books that I'm pulling for my physical TBR. I feel like I need to calm down just a little bit on doing that. Oh gosh, my little papers are going everywhere. Okay, so we got... My goodness. We are over here killing it today. Anyways, we have 5 books. Ooh, ooh. Do we want to do another? Let's do one more. You know why? Because why not? Because why not? Because I'm insane, clearly. It's fine. It's fine. So this is going to be our 4th and last prompt. The newest book on your shelf. I think that's technically over there. We're going to skip that one. Because I'm not going to go get the book. We'll do that one later. We'll do that one later. Because we can. Because I do what I want. A book that is a sequel to one you have read before. Oh. The Wicked King by Holly Black. I actually just got the 3rd and 4th book in this series, so this is perfect because I really wanted to get to this one so that I could get to the next ones in the series. So, bam, bam. Wow, we love when things work out sometimes. They don't work out a lot for me in regards to my TBR. I usually am out here doing too daggone much. But I think we have a lovely selection here. I think this is good. We got ourselves some romance. We got ourselves some fantasy. We got ourselves a banned book. What's not to love? What's not to love? So I think that is going to be the picks that I have for today. And I'm going to try to start reading at least one of those today, considering the fact that it is March 1st when I'm filming this. And it'll be March 1st when I am releasing this, because I have to edit this and get it out to you. Because, again, I'm killing it. So, if you like book-related content, if you like this content, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Make sure that you hit the bell. That'll notify you when new videos come up. I hope that you are having a lovely day, week, weekend, again, whenever you're getting around to watching this. I hope you have a wonderful reading month in March, and I hope you come back for the next video. Love you guys. Bye!